Welcome to Relevant Happenings. In this video, we will look at relevant happenings of today. We will see about latest world athletics rankings and Olympics gold medalist Neeraj Chopra position in it. Then we will see India's deep ocean mission and its significance. We will also look at Delhi government move to launch faceless transport services, along with other relevant happenings. So let's begin. After the historic golden throw in the Olympics, golden boy Neeraj Chopra has jumped up by 14 spots up in the latest World Athletics rankings. He has now become world number 2 in the latest World Athletics rankings after his sensational performance in the Tokyo Olympics 2020. Recently, he became the first Indian to win a gold in track and field event in the Olympics as he threw the javelin to a distance of 87.58 meters and picked the yellow medal at the Tokyo Olympics. As per the latest update issued by the World Athletics, the 23-year-old Neeraj Chopra is only behind Johannes Vetter, who has a 1396 score. Neeraj Chopra has a score of 1315 in men's javelin throw after winning his Tokyo Olympics gold. The historic golden throw by the star athlete in the Olympics has also been listed as one of the 10 magical moments of athletics in the Tokyo Olympics by the World Athletics. Moving ahead, now let us look at India's initiative to Deep Ocean Mission. Deep Ocean Mission is an initiative by the Government of India to explore the deep ocean for resources and develop deep sea technologies for sustainable use of ocean resources. The mission proposes to explore the deep ocean similar to the space exploration started by ISRO. The mission will send a manned submersible named Matsya 6000 up to a depth of 6000 meters in the ocean with 3 people on board. The submersible will be equipped with technologies such as scientific sensors and tools for deep sea mining, which will explore deep sea marine biodiversity and mineral resources. The mission aims to support India's priority area of marine biology, blue trade and blue manufacturing and the Blue Economy Initiative. The mission will be implemented in a phase-wise manner at a cost of Rs 4,077 crores for 5 years from 2021 to 2026. The first phase of the mission from 2021 to 2024 is estimated to cost Rs 2,823.4 crores. Moving ahead, history is being made as the operational phase of the first ever bilateral naval exercise between India and Saudi Arabia got underway off the King Abdulaziz Naval Base in Al Jubail, Saudi Arabia. This bilateral navy exercise between the two countries is called Al Mohit Al Hindi 2021. The exercise comprises several shore and sea-based drills between the navies of the two countries. To represent the Indian Navy, the Indian naval ship INS Kochi went to participate in the exercise. INS Kochi is the indigenously designed Kolkata-class stealth guided missile destroyer. This ship is capable of launching the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile. Moving ahead, let's see about faceless transport services introduced by Delhi government. The Chief Minister of Delhi has launched the faceless transport services in the national capital. Under the initiative by government, 33 transport services will go completely faceless and online, including e-learner license that can be obtained through an online test, except for driving test and fitness test for the vehicles which are not applicable under the faceless scheme. As 33 services went completely online, the government has shut down the doors of the IP State Regional Transport Office along with 4 other RTOs. The faceless transport services have been launched after a rigorous trial of 5 months, and during the trial months, more than 3 lakh requests were handled with a success rate of more than 80%. Thus, with the move, all the transport-related services in Delhi can now be availed without visiting the transport offices, taking leaves or surrendering to the middlemen. Moving ahead, Fit India Freedom Run 2.0 to begin from August 13 as a part of the celebration of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, India at 75. Union Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, along with organizations such as CISF, BSF, CRPF, NYKS, NSG, ITBP, SSB and Railways will jointly launch the event virtually. The campaign is based on the concept that one can run anywhere, anytime. Individuals can register themselves on the Fit India web portal run by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Talking about Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, it is an initiative of the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of independence of progressive India and the glorious history of its people, culture and achievements. This Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav initiative began by flagging off Dandi March from Sabarmati Ashram, Ahmedabad on 12 March 2021. The celebration started 75 weeks before our 75th anniversary of independence and will end on 15th August 2023. Hence, under the initiative, several programs are being conducted, thus this Fit India Run is one among them. While the Fit India movement was launched in 2019 with a mission to promote fitness, spread awareness about fitness activities through campaigns, promote indigenous sports, aid in making fitness regimens reach every school, college, universities, village, etc. So these were the relevant happenings of today. Hope you like the initiative. If you find the video as relevant as the happenings, kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.